And you just listened to a young girl who was saying that the Nigerian community here is totally very angry. It covers all those aspects affecting the various regions of our people. That was the Ijaw country of the Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools. His major academic genesis was at Government College, Ujeli. And
go gather, destroy their food. With the camp and that other camp, Songo camp.
Good day and welcome to People, Places and Events and to the African Center for Community and Development. Thank you very much for talking to this organization. Firstly, what is your name?
I am Photo Vicky of Limbe. I'm based at Sika Gate in Limbe. So, I'm a photographer.
You're a photographer. What inspires you?
Yeah, what moved me to this business is that I appreciate how they work. There's some early photographers who have come and gone. They did. When I was a child, growing up, I keep seeing my photos, pictures that have been taken to me long ago when I was a kid. So I decided that no, I kept a few pictures for myself by my own personal keeping. I said that I will live to see this picture. This alone makes me to go in and I want to make an archive of other people's photos, and I want to make it like my own hobby, that like my own profession, you know, that I will grow up and live with it. So I have so far so good. I've been in this occupation for this is my 24th year, and it is the profession is quite good, so much that it has made me to attain a certain level that I have never been to.
So what are the problems you face like a photographer?
Yeah, inside photographing, the problem that I'm facing is that most photographers are, some people come out, they did not come out in the name of being a photographer by a profession, but they just want to damage the business, kill the business. First of all, poor dressing by some of our photographers. Secondly, giving pictures at a giveaway price, very, very good pictures that can make a good event of the past. I mean, they do not know how to conserve the negatives that they have taken pictures, past pictures. And poor behavior at a society. Events like Youth Day, occasions like Christmas and other big events that we can count on. So people go, some people who call themselves a photographer, they go there and they misbehave. They don't know how to, to comport themselves. Even you look at the kind of, I cannot call myself a professional photographer. Then every year I move around with a small toy camera. At least you go in for something greater. If you have been using this camera and you cannot produce certain kind of pictures, make an effort, keep some money out of what you are doing so that you afford for a better something tomorrow. And then why can't you make up a big studio? If you were a
professional photographer.
Yeah, if you started as somebody who move around, why can't you plan to make up something that own a studio tomorrow? Why not make it planning to have a lab in future time?
So you believe that a lot of photographers don't care about the science, the laptop they have, and the computers that are now very available? They don't care.
Even if they care of, one, I would like to apologize on the point of let me say poverty. There are some photographers who can really make use of that. They like the work, they can make use of that, but they don't have access to get to computer, laptops that can give them good pictures. Pictures like this that I can show you here.
Yeah, please show me your pictures.
We have some shots at the seaside. You know, I always move around the seaside. Then, if I'm not, pictures like this come out at the seaside. I visit Bukaro. People like this. If you can appreciate this quality of pictures, it is what I've been doing. So, if you have pictures like this, why will a customer cheat on you? Why would a customer look low on you? Even though we have some recalcitrant customers who will not want to claim pictures, we know that. But that should not hinder your progress.
from doing business?
From doing your business, or getting reluctant that after all, customers have not been taking pictures. There are some customers out there who really need our services. Not all the customers will come out and of a good performance, of course. Not all the customers would like to claim pictures, but there are customers who need pictures. They need these pictures. They need our service.
What message can you say to African photographers in general?
Well, to African photographers, I will say that they should bend down and learn hard. Why not go to school and come out with something more productive than what they are doing in the quarters or in the villages? I'm sorry to say this. The photographing in our domain here is quick dying out, in the sense that we used to have black and white pictures being developed and printed only inside the studio and not going to the color laboratories that are new things in our town today. So we used to have good materials like papers for black and white that would print pictures. Now these papers are no more available in our market that we can buy and be making our pictures. You see, this time around, pictures do not last for long like the early days of 1980 or far back as 1970. I still have some old black and white pictures that I was quite young, and you know, they are in my house today. And the color pictures that I took 8 years ago, they hardly be visible now. They worn out. So it is not our fault, we the photographers of Africa, but it is the fault of the technology in the domain of photographing, as I will likely put it.
Okay, do you people have a synergy or a group of photographers that you try to learn new ideas?
One time we used to have, at times have something like, some people of Kodak, they used to come here and try to lecture us how we use even the cameras that we have. You know, don't be surprised to see that somebody has a camera like this and he does not know how to carry out the full function of the camera. He knows that when he presses his snap, he does not know the next focusing and things like that. You know, when you wind, you set them on aperture, you set them on speed, things like that. Somebody just know that there are photographers who get the camera and just shoot no matter what kind of pictures that come out. There are people who used to come out and sensitize us how to use the camera and how the weather is, how you can carry out functions to come out with good pictures.
What is the best kind of weather for you?
The best kind of weather for good pictures is when there is no hazy sunlight, and when
there is no?
When there is not too much sunlight, and when places are not completely dark. 12 o'clock is not necessarily nice to get good pictures. At 12 o'clock, when you snap, you have shadows in your face when you are outside the environment. But in the studio, it is a different, it takes a different dimension inside the studio because you have light, and you have light that you control them. We are not talking about studio pictures now yet, but outside the environment, like the natural background, like we are here at the seaside, you have ways of position your customer or somebody who want to take a picture. Like that, you can come, if you know how to position your customer, you have good pictures.
Can you please tell the world what you hope to be done to photography in Cameroon in your dialect? Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed people, places, and events. It has been Arrey Ivo.
Sometimes. Today our focus will be on the style of J.P. Clark, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his poem Akbo Dancer.
Some lives are meaningful, some are empty. There are lives that are eventful, with too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. Long after some of these earthly adventures and no more, one can still find footprints of these great lives on the pavements of our contemporary lives.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet.